on May 20th, 1941. The biggest airborne invasion of its time of over 8,000 German paratroopers descended upon the Mediterranean island of Crete that my father called home. This was known not only as the Battle of Crete, but the Battle for Crete. The Germans called this initiative Operation Mercury, and despite the heavy losses on both sides, Germany eventually took the island over after approximately 11 days. There was an initial evacuation of thousands of soldiers from the island, but there was still at least 500 Anzacs left behind to defend for themselves, or so they thought. Many of the villagers formed their own militia groups, and they would hide, feed, and clothe many of the Anzac soldiers. Whenever the German troops would come into a town and ask where they are, they wouldn't give them up. So in retaliation, they would line up some of the villagers in the town square and shoot them dead. Winston Churchill, in his admiration for the Greeks, was quoted in saying, "Hence we will not say that Greeks fight like heroes, but that heroes fight like Greeks." General Erwin Rommel, or better known as the Desert Fox, not only admired the Greeks, but he also admired the Anzacs. He was once quoted as saying, if he had to take hell, he'd get the Australians to take it and the New Zealanders to hold it. My father was 16 when the Germans invaded his island home. He now had to pick up his weapon that he once used for hunting for some food to now hunting and killing Germans to survive. And despite the physical and the psychological wounds of war, he always said to me that the reason that he came to Australia was not only because it was the land of opportunity, but because the Anzacs are the bravest men he ever fought alongside. Join me as I walk 520 kilometres for my 5th Battle of Crete Anzac Remembrance Walk, as I share the story of the remarkable relationship between the Anzacs and the people of Crete and Greece. This year, I have joined forces with 42 for 42, and like brothers and sisters in arms, I work towards raising funds for the Afghanistan Memorial Garden at Suncorp Stadium. And always remember, history is important. Be part of it.